All right. Hey, everybody. Good evening. I'm recording this a little late on Wednesday or Thursday. It's Thursday, April 22nd. It's 8 p.m. And we're going to walk through something that Kenya Woods asked for a video on, which is how to customize your view within Flexmls, and specifically how to customize your hot sheet view. So here you have our hot sheet. Right down here. Everybody's should have one of these on their dashboard. If you don't have one on your dashboard, you can always come over here to customize, and you can click add gadgets, and you can add different things to your dashboard. So you could come over here to hot sheet under daily, and you could add a hot sheet to your dashboard. But for now, go back to the dashboard, and I've got this hot sheet on my dashboard. I'm going to click on new listing. When I come into new listings here under the hot sheet, I've got fields in order, right? I've got MLS number, status, address, price, property type, etc. These may not be the fields that you would prefer in your hot sheet, nor in the order that you would prefer, or sorted by the things you would prefer it to be sorted by. So you can customize this, but as I've said to Kenya on Facebook, it's a little clunky on how to do this, but I'm going to walk through it. The first thing you need to know is to click the word view over here. And when you click the word view, this is where you can set how you want it to appear. So here under new listing, it says I'm using the view hot sheet new. Now I can come in here and I could click hot sheet residential or just residential. I want the residential view and click next, and then click next, and then return to search results. And as you can see here in my hot sheet, my view has changed. Different fields are now listed here than were a moment ago. So I can click on view again, and again under new listing, I could go to and say, I want the commercial view. We'll click next, we'll click next, return to search preferences. And again, now you see my fields have changed again, right? Business type, for example, is now viewable in the hot sheet. Now, obviously, for the residential new listing view, this is not the fields we want. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to create a custom view that's just the things I want on my residential hot sheet. These are not going to be the things you want, but they're the things that I want. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on menu, and I'm going to type views, and I'm going to get my views. Click my views. Now you'll see over here, I've got these available views, right? Residential through rent lease. These are the default inherited views that the MLS has inherited to you. So when you do a residential search, you get the residential inherited view. Conversely, if I look at new hot sheets inherited, that's the default hot sheet for new listings for everybody, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new view, and we're going to call this custom new listing hot sheet. Okay. We're going to say, do we want it to show a photo? Let's say no. And then default for my listings, my office listings, or address and MLS number searches. No, I don't want it to be the default for anything. And now I'm going to click on fields. Now this is a little cumbersome, but what you're going to do is you're going to be able to go in here and customize exactly which fields you want to see and in which order you want to see them. Does that make sense? So we're going to start with, let's start with address, right? So we want the address. This is going to be right here. We've got price, status, MLS number, and then address. And then I also want, let's see, so new residential listing. So maybe I want, I don't know, school district. These are, again, not fields that you might actually want, but I'm just going to go through here and build out the fields. Maybe I want to know the on market date. I want to know cumulative days on market. I want to know lot size acres. I want to know how many bedrooms there are, how many bathrooms there are, full baths. Maybe I want to know, I don't know, let's see here. What would make sense? I want to know whether it's a ranch or not. I want to know if it has a concrete perimeter. I mean, obviously I'm being sort of silly here, but you can really absolutely go in here and pick any field you want, okay? And then you can come over here and you can drag them in a different order, right? So I'm going to do this. I'm just going to say this is the order I want my fields in. And now I'm going to click save. And I will tell you, when you're building custom views, this is something you're going to invest some time in to get this really customized the way you want it. But now you're going to see, I see custom new listing hot sheet. Okay. Now, what's cool about this screen is, Kenya, who's a broker, could design something for her office and then click give to someone and actually hand this view to anybody in her office or to her whole office. So that's just kind of a cool feature in Flex where you can build a view or build a report and share that with the people that you want to. So now that I've got this new view, custom new listing hot sheet, I'm going to go back out here. I'm going to click on my hot sheet, right? I'm going to click on new listing, or I click canceled hot sheets. Let me get new listing hot sheet. And I'm going to click on view. And I'm going to go to new listing hot sheet, right? Which currently is commercial, professional, industrial view. And I'm going to select custom new listing hot sheet. Okay. Click save these preferences and click next, and return to my hot sheet results. And you'll see I now have these very bizarre fields that make no sense. But you can see these are exactly the fields that I selected for my personal new listing hot sheet. And you can do the same. Now, this is also true of any view, right? So if I want to go in here and I want to look at my quick search and I want to run a search, again, I can also customize my view here. So what I'm looking at now is the basic, I have actually a Justin residential view. It's my custom view. I could just do the inherited residential view, which you see here, which is the default for everybody. Or I could go to my new one I just created, which was custom new listing hot sheet. And again, now I've got a different view here in my residential search that I just ran. Again, I know this is a little cumbersome, but what's cool about it is it allows you to absolutely 100% customize your displayed results that you think are important for your business. I hope that helps, and I'm happy to dive into this in more detail as you get more familiar with it. Thanks for the time, and we'll talk to y'all soon.